Abel Sanchez did an interview with IFL TV and admitted that he was the one that killed Joyce and Luis Ortiz. Let's talk about it. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. I will put that article link or that video link in the description or the source link. You can watch it for yourself. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And yeah, he said it was just too soon for Joyce to fight Luis Ortiz. He said that the manager said they wanted to fight Ortiz, and Abel Sanchez said he killed that. Said he stopped it. He said maybe in 2 fights, Joyce should be ready for Luis Ortiz. Said they picked Bermain Stavern because of his size, and they was looking at the best of Bermain Stavern tape as far as the Deontay Wilder 1 and the Chris Arreola fight and stuff of that nature, okay? So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, you know. Joyce and Abel Sanchez only been together for 1 fight, 2 fights, or going on 2 or 3 fights now. You know, so at the end of the day, these dudes just be talking, you know. They just be talking. You know, Joyce already knew that, okay, he had to form a rapport with Abel Sanchez. And the coach does have some say-so or can veto some fights happening. And here you had Abel Sanchez vetoing the fight because it was premature for Joyce with a handful of professional fights to fight Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? But that's boxing. Boxing is about, saying what you're going to do rather than actually doing what you say you're going to do. All right, these dudes would rather talk about it than walk it like they talk it. In my Migos voice. And, you know, that's not okay. You know it was going to be somebody in the camp. The coach, the manager, the father, the mother, the promoter. Somebody was going to kill that fight because it had no legs to stand on for Luis Ortiz and Joyce. If they really felt like he was going to win, you know what I'm saying? Then they would go ahead and he'd be fighting Luis Ortiz on this date. Because Abel Sanchez, they were talking about fighting Luis Ortiz on this day. They would have did that. But overall, they knew it was premature. It didn't make a lot of money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Okay? It just didn't make business sense for them to fight Ortiz, and we knew that. Ain't nobody was asking Joyce to get on the fast track and say Luis Ortiz's name. A lot of these dudes be putting their foot in their mouth. Like the whole Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder situation. Anthony Joshua came out calling out Deontay Wilder first. Wilder was like, I'm going to let him develop and let him slide for a minute. But he the one that came out here, you know, talking junk and using my name. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia, even though he went through like a real dude, like he going to go through with the fight, he came out and said Errol Smith's name. You know what I'm saying? Like Jared Hurd saying Danny Jacobs was the easiest middleweight. He came out and offered that information. A lot of these dudes just be talking to hear themselves talking when it's time to actually put the plug in the wall and fire up the TV. They don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Joyce just saying that for shock factor. You know what I'm saying? To make it seem like get some traction off somebody else's name. Boxing shouldn't be a clout chasing platform. You know what I'm saying? If you say something, you should make good on it. Just straight up. No tune-ups, no nothing else. If you want to fight him, you feel like you beat him, the fighter can veto everybody. Okay? But that's when you get that shit with the fighters where they be like, my promoter pick my fights and I leave it to my team and all that other shit. I feel you. But don't come out here offering and getting the fans hyped up off some shit that ain't gonna happen. I get tired of boxers saying people names. Oh yeah, I fight him right now. I fight him. No, I need about 2 or 3 tune-up fight. Like, man, hey man, don't mention his name until the contract gonna be signed, or you really gonna legitimately try to fight him. Cloud chasing that boxing is just, it's at an all-time high. It is, man. And all they gonna do is 2, 3 more fights. 2 more fights for Joyce. Shit, that could be next year. All they trying to do is age out Luis Ortiz and wait for him to look shaky and old, and then somebody gonna crack the peppercorn and knock him out and look like they the biggest, baddest man on the planet. That's all it is. They aging them out. You know, guys like Ortiz and Deontay Wilder, they gotta earn their spot. Joyce ain't got to earn shit. The Joyce wanted to jump in with Ortiz, he can jump in with Ortiz. If he offered to jump in and fight Wilder May 18th, I think they would fight, and they would still want to do Brazil and Dillian White. Wilder would go ahead and take him out. His team was arguing with Fred from Barbershop Conversation saying that George Joyce to knock out Wilder. Well, shit, what we waiting on then? Go ahead and throw the English muffin in there with Deontay Wilder or Ortiz. I'm tired of hearing what this fighter do, that fighter do. All these dudes is clout chasing. And it go for everybody. Lomachenko, I'll fight Tank, I'll fight Lomachenko. Well, shit, man, if you talking about it, shit, make it happen. Same thing for Leo Santa Cruz. I fight anybody. I fight Tank. I fight Gary Russell. He gonna fuck around and fight some type of bantamweight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fight nobody. He gonna try to fight Carl Frampton again. I'm tired of these dudes out here throwing everybody's name around and clout chasing, knowing that they ain't about that life. All right? Let's stop that in boxing. Let's stop the clout chase. If you're not gonna fight the dude next, let's not even mention his name. If that fight 2-3 fights down the line, or you want to tune up or 7 tune-ups down the line, hey, man, we talk about that later, all right? If you ain't going to fight that fighter next, let's stop the clout chase for real, man. Real talk. Let's start that in boxing. If you're not going to fight that, willing to fight that fighter next, let's don't even mention his name. Let's not mention these fighters' names until you're willing to fight him. I don't want to hear what I do. Well, I fight him next, but I let my team know, bro. At the end of the day, your team work for you. Don't get that out of the mind. The promoter work for the fighter. The manager work for the fighter. The advisor work for the fighter. The fighter can veto anything he want to. That's a cop-out. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it is what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can DM me on those sites, or you can hit me up in the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests. Don't forget we got a Facebook group popping. I'm going to start building on the Patreon. Make sure you check out the Patreon. $2 for hardcore boxing fans, $5 for my food for thought tier, kicking free game out there. So go check it out. The links in the description. Don't forget to check out the podcast. I'll be working on there as well. Me and Callie real soon. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gonna